Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. No good that time. The Bruins go the other way with it. Pass to Markkanen. To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And it's laid in by Bryant.
Oh, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. They get it again. Can't hit that one.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Bryant. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And no good. Good D by Love. Outside, Towns. Fires from deep. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Up again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Arenas attacking. Love grabs the board. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Maxey with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Maxey looking it over. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Love. Here's Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bridges outside. On the wing, Thompson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Back to Brown. Love outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Jaylen Brown.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
10.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bruins, what do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
There's not a whole lot you can do to stop Ellis when he's got that ball on the string like that.
Now Iverson. No points in the game yet for him. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Iverson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bruins.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Gordon. Puts one up from 19. No good. Shot missing. The Bruins go the other way with it. On the wing, Arenas misses the 3. The drive by Ellis. Takes it off the glass. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, great steely determination from Ellis. He's really an amazing guard who knows how to score inside despite not being that big.
Here we go, 1-on-1. The rebound by Marley.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw missing. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 1. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Boy, that was a beautiful throwdown by Dikembe, taking full advantage of the chance to show off a little bit.
Out to Ingram. Pass to Towns. Bryant gets a wide open look. Gordon. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
Here's Arenas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Towns.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And it's off from three-point range. Bryant with it. Picked up by Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the knee.
It's his first trip to the line. So both teams making some changes here. And Kobe drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And James throws it down hard.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside, because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Love outside. Brown outside. Outside Bryant. Sinks the triple.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Outside, Markkanen. Down low, Brogdon. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. LeBron's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Here's Maxey with the tip. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got his first bucket in this one.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
1:29 left to play here in the half. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Towns. They get it back. Brown wide open. He fired. And another shot. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bridges. Now here's James. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Out to the right wing. Back to Ellis. Pass to Holmgren. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Bruins. 4-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Thompson. And here is Aldridge. Aldridge double team. Bridges outside. Offline with his three. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now the Bruins with it, trailing by 4. Here's Iverson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
First team foul.
And the speed of Iverson is so difficult to keep up with. When he's driving, you're sometimes forced to foul.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points. Back to Iverson. Outside for Arenas. Iverson with the ball. Here's Mutombo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Ingram. And no good that time. The Bruins go the other way with it. Outside Arenas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for your Bruins, Gilbert Arenas. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Bruins making a switch here. And both free throws good for Arenas. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. This one for 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Bryant.
Well, I love the heart Iverson plays with. It's really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Iverson. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Ingram. The shot, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And James gets it to go. James has got the game tied up here for the Bruins.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Left side, Bryant. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Outside Arenas. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Timeout.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Timeout called, the Bruins. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Bruins making a switch here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kobe goes in, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul.
Allen Iverson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They lead by 4.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
LeBron James.
That one is no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Towns in the corner. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Bryant. Ingram outside. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Markkanen. Towns is doubled. Out to Ingram. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Here's the break. And slam dunk by Arenas.
Oh, packing a punch with that throwdown. Arenas has some serious bounce.
They get the rebound. Towns. For 3, Kobe. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Timeout.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Timeout called, the Bruins. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Iverson, 8 points for him.
Yeah, Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Bruins have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Ellis surveying the D. Oh, wide open look for Love. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Love's got 5 now.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now the Bruins with it. 8-point game.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ellis outside. Right wing. Here's Maxey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got himself on the board with 3 there. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ellis with it. He has 6. Doesn't go that time. Stolen by Ellis. Brown outside. Pass to Holmgren. Maxey in the corner. Here is Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Ellis on the wing. Shoots the 3. The putback. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Love. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Trailing here by 8. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Thompson's got 7 points.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
44.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
49.
Leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their energy.
Well, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that.
Tell you what, that will definitely energize them, guys. I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing when he went in for that dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
In the corner, it's Ingram. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Here's James. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside for Arenas. Pass to Aldridge. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, this is as skilled an inside scorer as you're going to see, folks. I mean, Aldridge has a lot of post moves.
Outside Bryant from downtown. And they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Timeout called, the Bruins. Teams changing it up here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to listen in on what the Bruins head coach was going over with his guys. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And the dunk by Iverson.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Here's Towns. LeBron grabs the miss.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Ingram comes with the double team. Outside for Arenas. 5 on the clock. Ingram with the steal. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Iverson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Pass to Markkanen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Ingram. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Inside, And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his first points of the game.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most. LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Now here's Ingram. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And here's Arenas outside. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Markkanen. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in.
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And they double up James. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Oh, man. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Thompson in the corner to tie it up. It's hauled in by Gordon. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And Gordon isn't a guarantee at the line, but he knows he can do this. It'll be all about focus.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
4th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And Cat is who this team trusts in important stretches of the game. Now's his time to shine.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Timeout called, the Bruins. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Thompson for 3. Unable to get that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up.